Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Captain Cash here. Wait, what the? Oh my God. Okay, hold on. I need to redo that. Hold on.
Yes, the first time.
This is going so well. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy CaptainKashuu here, and welcome to the first episode of Let's Talk Love Live. I'm here with my good man, the good old Mia Taylors, the Lanju hater, good old Catto, back on the mic. Catto, it's our first episode. What's up?
Well, I guess it's one sad Catto, but Catto's shorter and simpler. And also, back on the mic, it's our first episode.
All right, listen here, buddy. Okay, listen here, buddy. All right, it's been a while.
I just got here.
Yeah? Anyways, so guys, welcome to the first episode of Let's Talk Love Live. We were definitely unprepared for this episode, and the reason why is because it's our first episode. We want to take this into like a very chill approach because essentially what this episode here is going to present is basic stuff like any podcast would, just talk about themselves, what the podcast is gonna do, and all that stuff. So essentially we are a podcast. But we're a terrible podcast that only talks about anime girls, and those girls are from a specific series called LoveLive School Idol Project. Now,
If there's also another thing, we were trying to, I guess, get an episode started for a little while, but time is not friendly.
Time is definitely not friendly, man. I'm trust me, I just came back from work. I feel so dead because I was running all around, but anyways, so I guess let's get into it. So Catto, how was your day? How was your day, first of all?
It's been okay. Nothing to report.
You have nothing to report?
I mean, I don't know how to respond to how is your day.
But it's a question.
I mean, I don't know how to respond to a question like that.
Well, okay, what did you do today?
I breathing, being alive.
Fucking hell, Catto. All right. Well, you were breathing and I'm breathing too. So, anyways, so essentially how this show is gonna work, guys, is there's gonna be 2 parts to the episode, right? So each podcast episode is gonna have 2 parts. The first part is gonna be pretty short. Well, no, it's not gonna be short. It's more gonna be like our like big part, right? What the episode's gonna be about, and like what we're gonna be talking about. Meanwhile, the second part is just gonna be whatever the finishing touches to what we were earlier talking about, or maybe a break from what we were talking about earlier, or like let's say a transition. How this podcast is gonna work is, like I just said, 2 parts. It's just so we can also relax when we're talking and also refresh our minds. So what are we gonna do in part 1 and part 2? Well, I mean in the between the intermission of part 1 and part 2. Well, because we are a podcast and technically podcasts are on radio stations, we can also, I guess, call ourselves like a radio of some sort. So we'll be playing a song from either a cover group or from official music. It would be nice. It would be so nice to add in some like cover group songs. That'd be so nice. But essentially, we'll just be playing a song from there. It'll give us time to think and relax our voices to just recoup and then just think about what to talk about next. So let's just, I guess, start it out. So
just beware of the copyright. You don't want to play Chase during the intermission.
Don't play Chase. That shit's gonna shut us down easily. But anyway.
Oh, yeah. Chase.
But anyway.
No. Singing will draw the copyright.
God damn it. So I guess so that's what the show is about for Let's Talk Love Live. And we've already gone over what to expect, just well, actually no, we haven't, which is we're pretty new to this. It's our first episode, so essentially what to expect is we're gonna have some guests on the show very soon, hopefully, and
if we can find any
guests, but mainly it's just gonna be me and Catto just talking about Love Live, just talking about the most random shit ever, because why the fuck not. But what else is there to expect? Well, I mean, it's just gonna be a whole bunch of topics about random shit. Yeah, just anything in general to Love Live, and yeah, yeah, it's just anything in general to Love Live. And I guess who we are as a team. By the way, guys. I've run this through an entire script. Like we have a whole script for this right now, going down about what things to list. This is why it sounds so robotic. So
Wait, we have a script?
no, we don't have. Are you not looking at my Discord stream, dog?
Oh, when you say script, I thought it was like, oh, what lines do we say next? I just see a list of topics to talk about.
Yeah, we have a list of topics. That is our script. So I guess who we are. I guess.
Okay.
So I'll talk about, I guess, who I am. So obviously, hi, hello everyone. My name is CaptainKashuu, as said in the video earlier, and I am a student pilot. I fly planes, and I'm in college. Yeah, I mean, I'm just a college student, and I also make funny YouTube videos. I guess how I got into LoveLive was essentially, everybody knows me. All of my friends know me but everybody knows me as a simp. I'm a fucking huge simp, right? So,
Simp for who?
I'm just down bad, dude. I'm just like always down bad. So back in 2019, there was this girl that I was really into, and this was high school times, right? And I was like, oh my god, I really want to do anything for this girl, right? So I was like, all right, well, let me see what I can do. Turns out she was into this anime called LoveLive, and LoveLive at the time was like unknown to me. The only thing that I've ever heard about LoveLive is obviously the infamous Nico Ni, right? So
yep.
I was like, okay, well, you know what? Maybe I'll just watch LoveLive with her. Maybe she'll, Anyways, so we watched LoveLive. We binge watched Muse and Aqua. At the time, Nijigasaki hadn't even been out yet, which is absolutely phenomenal to think about. Like,
wait, 2019?
Yeah, 29. I'm talking about the anime.
Oh, okay. Because Nietzsche was a thing, but not the anime. And All Stars, not yet.
Dude, oh my god, not All Stars. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait to talk about that.
God. But yeah, so I essentially binge watched, the first LoveLive and Aqua, so LoveLive Sunshine, and then I got hooked into LoveLive from there. I started making cover groups, and then I started getting into like all these other different types of communities that are within LoveLive. There's a huge VR chat community out there, and it's hilarious. And then I also did like some type of other stuff for the LoveLive community, but now here's where I'm at, just in college, being a student pilot and flying planes. I've not yet, I technically, if you consider a delayed viewing, then yes, technically I've been to one of those concerts before, but other than that, no, I haven't actually been to a concert, nor have I been to Japan, but it would be really nice.
Well, what about the online lives they can watch as they're happening?
Oh yeah, during COVID, right? Oh yeah, those lives. Yes, I would remember on VR chat, me and my boys, we would literally like pay for a live show, right? And then we would connect the VR chat, like I guess watching system, the video system, to the link that like had a live viewing on it, and it actually worked. So we eventually just all we all like just had one person pay for a show, and then we just watched it all together on VR chat while being as like LoveLive avatars.
I just wonder for doing that, doing it through a link for other people to see. I remember going through, I guess, the terms and conditions. It's not something that you can't do, but since we're overseas, are they really going to do anything? Are they going to notice? It's like, I don't do it. Like, I just watch the lives at like 4 a.m. because that's what they happen for me.
That's very fair. Yeah, I mean, I guess, me, it doesn't really matter either, because we're overseas, we're in America, they can't fucking touch us. they can't fucking touch us.
It's like, it's not like they even want to talk to us anyway, unless we're throwing money at them.
Yeah, right.
But that's not guaranteed they'll notice us.
But anyways, so I guess that's who I am. That is me. That is I, good old Captain Cashew. Now I'm gonna pass the mic over to my boy Catto. By the way, when I'm saying pass the mic, like I'm not. We're not actually like doing this in real life. We're on a fucking Discord call, and like we're just doing this from a Discord call. But like when I'm saying we're not actually passing the mic, guys. But anyways, yeah, Catto. It's I guess who are you? How you got into Love Live? Highlights and what you thought about.
Okay, so I'm once at Catto, or Catto for short. I've been a Love Liver ever since late 2012. Um, my first ever exposure to Love Live was happening to listening. I happened to hear Snow Halation being played in the mall. I followed it. Someone was just listening to it, and that got my attention. I asked them what they were listening to. They told me Love Live, and I guess later that night I looked it up, and back then Love Live was not really present a lot in the US because, well, 2012 was before the Muse anime, and it was kind of hard for me to find stuff, but over the years, things gradually got larger for Love Live, and I tried to find more about it while also focusing on school. So Love Live was a part of my life, but it wasn't as big as I wanted it to yet. Yeah, it's been for a few years. Like, I want to try to find more, but I need more time for it. But then 2019 came along. That was a really big boom for Love Live because that was the series' 9th anniversary, and also found a lot of time to dive into more Love Live, and that was a lot of fun. And then we go into the 2020s where it is such a roller coaster. And I think if I were to talk about it now, we'd be here forever. I can gradually talk about it as we go on. But for now, let's just say the 2020s have been a mixed bag. For some reasons obvious, some obscure, and some are just personal me problems. Or not.
Well, that's very interesting. Yeah, I mean, my God, we've been friends for like almost an entire year now, and like, no, no,
Since
wait,
like May.
since like May, yeah, almost an entire. You never told me that story until now.
Wait, what didn't I say?
You never told me that you went up to some random person in a mall in 2012 and you asked them, "Oh, hey, what song are you listening to?"
I did tell you this.
No, you didn't. Okay, well, clearly I have terrible fucking memory then.
It's like I remember this, but it's like some parts of it were phasey. I mean hazy.
You know what? Okay, well, yeah, everything from my memory is hazy. I guess, what's your current standing? I mean, your current standing right now is that the 2020s have been, I guess, pretty fucking terrible, right?
I wouldn't say terrible. There's a lot of good, a lot of bad, but that bad stuff is too big to ignore. And well, let's just say that the 2020s, I've never hated anything Love Live related until let's say the some point in the second half of 2020.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't. I'm gonna be honest. I never actually really Well, yes, I was into like Love Live. I was a huge Love Liver, but I wasn't really focused on mainly what Love Live was releasing. I was mainly concerned more for like what was the community doing because the way that I think about it, the um the Japanese they can release whatever the fuck they want, right? And the reason why I think that is because like they're Japanese. Their market for Love Live and everything idol that they do is in Japan, right? The shit that they give over here in America is pretty dog shit, and I mean, it's to be expected that that's happening because the majority of their money isn't from the Americans or the foreigners. The majority of their money is coming from the fucking Japanese. That's why there's so much shit just only processed in Japan or only allowed in Japan because they don't cater to the foreigners. It would be a waste of a goal to cater into the foreigners. That's what I think about it. So that's why like I'm not concerned more about what Love Live has been releasing in regards to like live shows and stuff like that. I'm more concerned about what has the community over here in I guess the west side of the world, you know, has been doing. So I guess that's my stand. But for in my entire 5 years of Love Live, I have, like I said earlier, I've yet to be in Japan. But it would be nice to be, because I would probably buy so much fucking like merch. But as of right now, I'm just more concerned about what this community has been doing. Just making friends, or just meeting talented people. But that's pretty much it. That's my current standing.
I guess also for Love Live's presence in the West, I knew that there was a certain point where more people would be talking about Love Live, let's say in like 2018 or something, because, well, 2018, Aqua went to Anime Expo and performed,
Yes, yes, that's right.
and I just think for the 2020s, there is still Love Live stuff, but not really as much as it was back then, because I guess there are other idol groups and series that other people seem to flock over to. Or maybe there's some things that Love Live, they haven't really branched out in certain things, but they have branched out in certain aspects. But one of those things is, or two of them are Japan only. And one of those things, if you're from overseas, you have to go completely out of your way to do it. And personally, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it definitely isn't worth it. I mean, for some people it's worth it, but for some people it's not worth it. And I mean, to each their own. For me, I mean, because I like to invest in stuff. Usually I myself would think it's worth it, but you know what? To each their own. But I guess, Kato, before we wrap up part one, do you have any, like, I guess, like, big highlights of your life that you've had with Love Live?
Um, well, I guess the first half of my Love Live journey was, I guess, uneventful. I guess, I guess during like the 2010s and such, I kind of kept Love Live, my passion for it hidden because I kind of felt ashamed for it. Like, a guy that's interested in, oh, anime girls singing and dancing, while other guys my age were not really into that stuff. In fact, I don't think hardly anyone my age talked about anime. But now times are different. More people are talking about anime. I'm more comfortable talking about Love Live with others, though some people I'm not really comfortable talking to it about. I know in the 2020s I got to, well, I guess 2019 was the boom for me for Love Live. I've experienced more stuff. 2020 there was a Love Live Fest. That was, I guess, the first live show that I watched. It was a delayed viewing. And I guess in 2022, I went to my first convention and I saw some Love Live stuff. And before, I wasn't really talking to many Love Livers in person. But I guess that point on, my interactions with Love Livers in person grew and grew. Because I saw in conventions there's something called the Idol Showcase, where some people can cosplay as characters from Love Live or any other Idol series and go on stage and perform a song. And fall of 2023, that's what I did. And some, for people, they're cosplaying as characters that are idols. For me, I would consider myself being an anti-idol. Reasons being, well, I guess we can go more onto that later because there are some parts for me with Love Live that are related to it, and we'll be here forever if I talk about it.
Yeah.
Maybe for another time.
Oh Christ, yeah, please, for another time. That story is a little bit of a long one. But I guess, before we wrap up part one, I'll talk about my highlights real quick. I don't really have much highlights, but I guess, I mean, I've had my fair share of Love Life history, but I guess, to end this real quick, I remember. All right. Here's a good memory. I remember when I was in high school, and I was just sitting in the library, and this person knew that I watched LoveLive, and this was like what 2020, like this was like 2020 or 2021 ish. Like it was near senior year, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, it was definitely senior year, and this person knew that like this random person, like just knew that I watched LoveLive. So they come up to me and they're like, hey, yo, take a look at this shit. And it's the fucking snow halation, except it's shoddy is like a melody in my head. Right. So it's that. Except it's snow halation. I'm like, wait a fucking minute. How do you know that? He's like, I don't know, but you probably know this shit, don't you? And I'm like, yeah, I do, motherfucker. And I show him like I show him like what the like original thing looks like. He's like, oh shit. I'm like, oh shit. But I guess yeah, that was high school for me. But I guess yeah, that'll wrap up part one. That's a good memory, I guess, to go over. So I guess if you have anything else to say, we'll move it to part two. But from now, we will I guess talk about our song of the day. So our song of the day for tonight is from Aqua, actually, and I am proud to present the first song for Let's Talk LoveLive that will be showing up today. Is called Game On. Here you go. Alright, so that was Game On. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I heard Game On a while ago, first when Genji's no Yohana came out. And my god, I completely forgot about it. And earlier today, as I was driving into work, I heard the song again because the Spotify DJ was like, "All right, here's some good old songs from you that you listen to, but they kind of fell off a little bit. Here's a chorus," and it started playing fucking Game On. I'm like, wait a minute, I completely forgot that the song fucking existed. And I was like, holy shit, this thing's actually a banger. You know, maybe I might actually play it tonight. And, you know, there you go. There's Game On for you guys. But, so here we go. So this is part 2. And this is where, you know, we transition to our other part. So I guess, Catto, you have some things to talk about, right? So go off.
All right, so as I said a little bit earlier, we wanted to start doing this stuff earlier, but time was not friendly. But now that we're here, I guess I can talk about it. So back in December 2023, there were multiple lives. There was the Ichigen live, which was a collab live between Idolmaster and LoveLive. And I know in the past there was something about, I believe LoveLive and Idolmaster did a collab, but it was just Muse and whatever Idolmaster groups were active or existing at the time. So I guess this was the second time. And I wanted to see day one, but I had issues with my card. Apparently buying a ticket for this live is basically enough for my bank to think my card was compromised.
Guys,
So
his card is fucking compromised. He tried to order something from Japan. Oh god.
Thanks, LoveLive. After more than a decade of loving you and being part of my life, this is the thanks I get.
Welcome to LoveLive. They're the greatest people ever. Actually, it's not even LoveLive. It's your bank. But okay.
Oh yeah. And I think I know why it considered to be a compromised purchase, because usually when you buy tickets for online lives, it's usually through E+ or PIA. This time they did it through something else. I don't remember the name at the top of my head, but it was something different, and I guess my bank thought it was something weird. So I saw day 2 instead, which normally I see day 1 because it's first. I saw day 2. What did I think about it? So listening to the Idolmaster songs, I've never heard them before. I thought they were pretty good. And let's see, what else do I have written down? Apparently there was a, let's see. Oh yeah, so if you don't know, there's the School Idol musical, which, to see the musical, you have to be in Japan. There's no way to see it online. This live had some performances by the cast of the School Idol musical, so that might be one of, if not the only time an overseas fan will see School Idol musical performances for a while.
Unless
LoveLive decides to put them on Blu-ray or something like they do with the lives.
I was gonna say, unless they fucking start recruiting some foreigners, but okay.
What else do I have here? Apparently there was also VTuber cameos.
Yes, for the Ichigen Fest, right?
Yep,
Yeah. Okay, I know about that.
I honestly didn't care for it because I don't really care for VTubers.
Bro, they brought in fucking Niji Sanji and HoloLive, bro. How the fuck bro? Okay, first off, no.
I don't follow Niji Sanji or whatever it's called, but I've been hearing some of their talent are leaving. But
okay,
no,
Niji
graduating.
Yeah. Niji Sanji's dying. Okay, that's because they suck. But no,
I hear graduating. I either think leaving or they get fired.
No.
Graduating.
Termination is when they get fired. Graduation is when they voluntarily leave.
Why can't they just say they're leaving?
I know. I don't know the fucking VTuber. Fuck if I know.
And I guess if we're on the topic of VTubers or something similar, because people think Hasuna Sora or Link Like is VTuber but LoveLive. I got to hear their songs. I'm not really into Hasuna Sora, so I just blasted COD Zombies music as it played.
Oh my fucking god!
And I think that made the experience better for me.
Fucking plays Black Ops 2 in the background.
Oh yeah, 115.
Oh my god, bro. We're going into Anthem. Harper, come here. Oh my
Okay,
god.
so let's see what else was there. What was another first time thing I got to experience?
You got to experience going into hell for the first time.
I was gonna say I actually got to actually see Koko Hayashi for like the second time.
Wait, you
Because
actually saw Koko Hayashi? What the fuck?
I
Where?
saw her the live.
Oh,
I
you're
was
talking about
watching
the
the live.
online live. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So the first time I saw Koko Hayashi was the video where it's basically her saying, "Hi, I've always Setsuna now. That's it. Goodbye." It's like the minute-long video on YouTube back in like early April or very late March. And the song that I first heard Coco sing was Chase. I can't believe it took me that long to actually hear her sing.
Yeah, well, I mean,
And
if I were to play that right now, we get shut down immediately.
I mean that's if there's a version of Coco singing Chase that's on a CD, but I don't know if they'll do that. And
Maybe.
and I guess why is this the second time I've seen Coco? She was in live streams in the past. Like I don't have time to watch the live streams live,
Hmm.
and I personally don't see a point in watching archives because I just think that for Seiyu content, back then I was into it, but now I kind of see it as a coin flip whether it's worth your time. Because I guess my primary way of these streams was for the news. Like even though I don't speak Japanese, I can like see the pictures they pull up, and I can get an understanding of what it is. But it's like if I don't see it live, I kind of don't care.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. That's pretty fair. Yeah, for me, like I also just stopped watching the online live stuff as well because I'm like, no way in hell am I gonna, wake up at fucking 3 a.m. in the morning just to watch, some
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Japanese
oh yeah.
bullshit.
Half the stream they're just reading letters.
Yep, 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 yep. By the way, talking about letters, by the way, are you done?
I mean, you could talk about what you want to say about letters, and I can
Yeah.
continue because I.
So, by the way, about letters, Kato just brought this idea up while we were taking our break, but turns out apparently we want to open up a Google Docs form. What this Google Docs form is gonna do is it'll allow you guys to listen in and then also like ask questions for the next podcast episode. So yeah, just write in there anything that you want to ask. Or like any suggestions that you want us to talk about, or like any like topics that you would like to request or hear us talk about, basically. So yeah, we'll have a Google form open.
I guess it'll be kind of like the live streams itself, but it's like it'll be if you don't speak Japanese, like we speak English, like it'll be a segment, a reading letter segment you can actually understand, and it'll be questions that you write
Who's your
because
favorite girl? Clearly,
oh yeah,
Shioriko.
haha. And there's also, in fact, do the questions even have to be about LoveLive? Like, what could it also be like
Yeah,
cats or dogs?
cats are bro. It's Lethal Company. What is your favorite animal?
Nutcracker?
Jester.
Oh, okay. We'll do okay, what am I saying as well? The Ichigen live. So some of the performances had a mix of the cast from Love Live as well as Idolmaster. For an example, there was Cotton Candy AAO and Ryoan Victory Road, or however you say it. But I guess a very big moment was Snow Halation. I guess what made this even more special, like you know how Snow Halation when it goes through that special Todoteke
Yeah, the
and,
Todokite, yeah.
and all the orange pen lights.
Yeah.
That day was the birthday of Emi Nita, the Seiyu of Honoka,
Yeah.
and I guess that part, just blew up on social media. Like it was such a cool thing.
Yeah, I saw the I guess I saw the after viewing of it and I was like, wow, that was fucking beautiful.
Let's see. So
Well,
I
we'll have an
thought,
entire episode to talk about Ichigan Fest. We'll have an entire episode to talk about Ichigan Fest because I also want to say
oh
some
yeah,
things. But
Oh yeah, I do have a lot of stuff, but it's just I'm just going off an abridged version or just reading stuff that I think is important.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's all I have to say for Ichigen. But for the Yohane Live, I honestly don't have as much to say as I thought I would. When I was watching this, so the Yohane Live was, instead of 2 days, it was 3 days. Usually they go from Saturday to Sunday. This was Friday to Sunday, so I couldn't see day one because I had work. So I saw day two.
And what did you think about day two? Just real quick.
Um, I thought it was just okay. It's like, I found it to be kind of short, but I don't know if that was because it was short, like less than 2.5 hours or something, or I felt really tired that I might have blacked out because I have to watch this at 4 a.m. to see it live.
Which is ridiculous.
And a thing I also noticed was the ticket prices. So the Ichigen Live, for me, from Japanese yen to US dollars, it was $31.
Mm-hmm.
But the Yohane Live, it was $37.50. I paid more for a live that was shorter,
Which
and
is still a ripoff.
I'm not sure. And I also saw that there was a lot of moments where no songs were playing, or like no performances were going on. It was usually for lives it goes from performances or the cast are just talking about something. But for this it was either of those two or clips from the anime would play and their length would vary. And usually those clips are related to a song that would come up.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought, how much of this live is performances and not performing? Like, I don't know. I didn't hate it, but I thought it was kind of just okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I thought the whole Yohane stuff, it's neat that it's a thing, but I kind of wish they did more with it. Because it seems like they're kind of playing it safe. But they are releasing the games. One of them's already released, and there's a demo for the other game. Yeah, I thought it's pretty neat. So I guess that's Yohane Live. Now there's the Niji 6 Live. Now there were two legs of it, one being pretty much just before Christmas, and the second leg was I think a week ago. The second leg there was a foreigner package so you can see it in Japan in person. I didn't do it. I just saw the before Christmas one, and I'll just say the theme around it is around love. Um, I don't really, I'm not really a person that is familiar with romance or love, so I thought this was kind of okay, but better than the Yohane Live. But I will say one thing. Um, it opens up with All Stars. Like, you know, All Stars, the game is gone. Love Live All Stars, a game that I loved a lot, but it became something I couldn't. More on that later. It basically opens up with the song Kageyaki Don't Forget, and it shows a lot of stuff around All Stars. So I never thought that dangling something in front of you that you used to love, but now you can't. I never knew dangling something like that in front of you and saying I love you is a good thing. Because when that song was being performed, it made me kind of angry.
I don't know what
And
to say to that. I don't know. I don't really care about that.
I don't know. For Nietzsche, I want to like it a lot more than I do, but there's one certain part that I just don't like. Like it's like getting a burger that you like, but you ask for no pickles. There are pickles on it, so great. You take off the pickles, but you can still taste the pickles.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I describe Nietzsche.
Okay. Well, that
And
was.
those pickles, and to me, those pickles are Lanju. Oh yeah, so I guess in future episodes, me saying I don't like Lanju, that's gonna be pretty common. I don't have a good history with her.
Yeah, clearly not. Clearly not. And well, we'll definitely get to that story later in a future episode of the entire story of why Kato decides that Lanju is a piece of shit. But
Oh, I do have one more thing. So I remember that there was a certain segment in the Sixth Live. I guess it's like a loading screen for to load up the next segment. The background music, I I think the last time I heard this background music was during Niji's second live. Now this was a long time ago, 2020, and maybe this background music played in other lives, but my brain didn't catch it. But I guess this time, I guess it did catch it. So I thought that was interesting. I felt nostalgic in a way. The pre-Lonju era Niji.
well, it's always good to feel nostalgic. I mean, good old Love Live always bringing back some old soundtracks. I mean, you listen to the like a very familiar soundtrack during a live, and you're just like, whoa, what the fuck, right?
Oh
So,
yeah, I can't wait to see Kokoyashi like 2 times a year.
Christ. Anyways, so I guess we'll just move on to our ending segment here. I guess Kato, do you have anything last?
No, not really. I need a sip of a drink.
You know what? That's fair. All right, so here's where our ending comes in, and usually what the ending is it's just a whole bunch of news from my favorite source that I like to go for my news all the time. It's Love Live Wikia at LL_Wikia and at Twitter. So here's all the news that we've got
Or
from
X if you like Elon.
the good old dumpster fire that Elon has made. But so here's the news of Love Live from January 2nd to January 20th. So in the general section, they have started accepting applications. Tour to see Love Live series presents Unit Koshien Nisen Nijuyon, aka 2024, and K Arena Yokohama. Official tickets and hotel packs are available until 1800 JST on January 22nd.
If I may add something for this,
Yeah, go ahead.
the application started January 18th and ends January 22nd,
Yes.
which is only 4 days. And the Niji 6 Live foreigner applications, if I remember correctly, you had at least a week for that. So this one was kind of short.
This one is much shorter, yeah, but I think it's because like they're already trying to like cater to their Japanese because like I don't know, it's something weird with Love Live in business. All right, it's just what Love Live does. All right?
Yeah. And I guess there's also a strange thing. The 6 Live foreigner applications, they were announced that they'll be happening. I think the applications opened 2 days later. But for this, the applications opened the same day as they were announced. Speedrun Saga.
Good old speedrun saga. Talk about
Oh, Liella.
good old Liella, and let's keep speed running through these fucking news. Aqua, the radio trio YYY, which is Yo Yoshiko Ruby, will have a second single. It's called Peace Pizza. What the fuck? Okay. That's gonna come out on May 8th. They will also be on tour this year doing a public recording plus live performance event in Kobe in April 6th and Tokyo in April 13th and Numatu in July 20th of 2024. In our Nijigasaki section, the Niji Yon Season 2 theme song CD will be released on April 10th. Details will come soon. Nijigasaki 7th Live. That's insane. The 7th Live will happen. More information will be announced later. This is the first numbered Love Live concert out of those that have been announced that goes past 6. Meaning that Aqua and Hasano Soda have yet to even do a 6th concert. This is shocking.
Wait, Hasano Sora? Wait, do you mean Liella?
I mean Liella and Hasano Soda. Anyways,
Though,
yes,
though I
Liella.
guess for Aqua, maybe they would have had their 7th one, but
They would have had their 7th one if COVID didn't happen already.
yeah, Fantastic Departure turned into Lost World and White Island.
Yep, those are the online lives. And then a Nijigasaki visual novel for the Switch, for the Nintendo Switch is in the works. Yeah, that's right. They're making a fucking visual novel for Nijigasaki. The trailer is styled the same as Sif All-Star Story, and the you or the yo Anata of that story is also featured. So we still get to, if you guys played Sif AS, Obviously, you guys know that we were basically the main character, the person that was who the characters were talking to. In the Nintendo Switch game, that is the same way here. And
I I just think that this Switch game, this visual novel, I think it's another way of LoveLive grave robbing All Stars. Like the game, they shut it down and they're just taking the assets and just reusing it for other things.
I don't care, man. I'd buy a fucking Switch and I'll fucking play that shit all day. The first of 3 theatrical releases, Nijisaki High School Idol Club Conclusion Arc Part 1, will show in theaters on September 6, 2024. So basically this means that I remember seeing on the news that a long time ago that Niji Kasaki was going to get 3 films, and this news was released, I think, in 2022 or 2023. So
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
It was right after the OVA, they announced 3 movies.
Exactly, right? So
Like it was all of them on the roof, and it was with Mia with her Dragon Ball hair.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember this, yeah. And yeah, so conclusion arc. Wait, conclusion arc. Fuck, they're ending? God damn. All right, well.
Now hold on. Conclusion arc could just mean their story, like their movie or their anime story.
Well, yeah, no shit.
Like I've heard so many people saying, "Oh my god, is Niji gonna end?"
No. I mean, yeah, no shit. Niji's not gonna fucking end. They're fucking milking the shit out of Niji right now.
It's like for Aqua. For years, people are just saying, "Oh my god, they're ending," and here's Aqua still producing stuff. We have Yohane stuff. It's like the more people say that, the less impactful it's gonna be when they actually leave. Like people are more focused on the ending rather than the journey, and that's getting really, really annoying.
Well, moving on. Liela if I can get this video out in time, which I probably will, then January 20th, guys, today is the birthday of Win Margaret. She is a member of Liela. So happy birthday, Win.
And also the Liela 5th Live, their day 2 performance of their 5th Live is going to be happening in a few hours at the time of this is being said.
In a few hours, yeah. Dude, nobody's going to fucking listen to this.
I mean, also, this is the first Liela Live that's not a tour, which is interesting.
That definitely sounds interesting, for sure. Now, moving on to Hasano Soda. The day session of Hasano Soda's opening live event, Bloom the Dream, will premiere on YouTube at January 27th, 21:30 JST. The archive will be up through February 3rd because LoveLive likes to destroy archives. The LoveLive Days magazine has a survey where you can dream up a unit by picking any 3 idols from Muse, Aqua, Nijigaku, Liela, and Hasano Soda. Units that are selected through a later poll will be featured on the cover of LoveLive Days releasing late June. You can vote for that on the Twitter for LoveLive Week, yeah. And rarely we actually have news for the musical. The musical, a full album from School Idol Musical, will be released on August 21st. It will contain the 12 songs performed in the after-party special stage performances of the musical this weekend. Other than that, I believe that is the end of the show for tonight. That was episode 1 of Let's Talk Love Live. I hope that you guys actually enjoyed it.
Did we mention about if we want to get certain guests on? Like, if we want to ask people if they want to join, if they want to talk about stuff instead of just relying on letters?
That'll be in the Google Forms if we want to, see if we want to have people in there. So if you put in your Discord, or if you join the Discord server, then it's very possible that that one of you guys might actually join us talking on these episodes. But other than that, that's pretty much it, I think, right?
I mean, I guess so.
All right. Well, for the last time, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to, I guess, whichever channel this is going on. I don't know if this is going on a YouTube channel or if this is going on my YouTube channel. But other than that, yeah, hope you guys liked the video. And bye-bye.
Okay.